Wishing everyone a 2020 Happy New Year from the Viroqua Dental Center. When it comes to your dental care, be sure to contact the Viroqua Dental Center and Dr. Leanne Klum, providing you with the most up-to-date dental care and hygiene information. Your next great smile is just around the corner from the Viroqua Dental Center. The Viroqua Wrestling Club wishes all the best to co-head coaches Rob Zuby and Jared Getter, their staff, and wrestlers. They remind you, January 14th, the Viroqua Youth Wrestling Tournament held in the high school gymnasium. And a big attraction coming up, it's the Cooley Conference Wrestling Meet, February 4th, 2023.
There are a lot of good reasons to shop the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in Westby. Try the all-new sour cream pouch filled with fresh, all-natural sour cream that makes serving a whole lot easier. Just squeeze to put the finishing touches on any meal with no mess. Squeeze on tacos, chili, baked potatoes, you name it. Store it in your fridge for any time or bring it along on camping trips and picnics. Squeezable sour cream pouches are convenient farm-to-table country goodness from Westby Co-op Creamery.
mentioned earlier, Coon Valley Telecommunications. Hope you're enjoying it on that matchup on their Channel 14. Also, Cashton Farm Supply helping us out here. That is Ernie Peterson and his family. And, of course, great job they do offering a full line of organic farm seed, fertilizers, and feed, for that matter. Seed, feed, and fertilizers. That's Cashton Farm Supply. We moved to 152 pounds, and this, again, we're going to say the broken record here, but another dandy one coming up.
This time we got all 4 mats going, too, which is good. So we'll bring you up to date with the championship match. We got number 1 against number 1 when you talk about different conferences. Jackson Bussey, the young freshman sensation from Iowa Grand Highland, he comes in with a fine with 3 more wins today, 28-7 record. He takes on a very tough opponent in Luke Kramer, one of the leaders of that Prairie du Chien squad. He comes in with a 40-4 record, meeting here in the championship. Still no score, a minute 20 left in the first period. In our third place match, we have a Ritzel Center entrant, and that's Trevor Thielman, the senior. He takes on from Mineral Point, where do I find him at? There he is, Jimmy Tibbetts. I thought that's who it was. Jimmy Tibbetts in that match. No score right yet in that match. Down on mat number 1, that's our 5th place match. And there we have Max Miles from Fenimore. He's taking on a young man, and that's a familiar name from Lancaster. I don't know why. Is there something I should remember about
Something
him?
in the water, probably.
Something in the water. Okay, Nolan Wolf. Great family down there, both sides of the Wolf family, and so great to see that name back on the squad.
Yes.
They go for 5th place, and then your 7th place match, we have Childs from Riverdale. He takes on Chris from Darlington. That sets your stage, and I still have no score in my championship match, Ken.
No, it's going to be an interesting matchup here with Bussey, as you mentioned, a freshman coming in. Now with 3 wins, he's got a 29-7 record, which is just crazy when you're up at 152 pounds and you're a freshman.
Yep.
Then you got Luke Kramer. He's a seasoned veteran as a senior, coming in now at 41-4. So this is going to be one of those that somebody makes a little bit of a mistake, look out, you might wind up in big trouble.
Yep. And right now, Kramer's got a chance, but he's got to finish it here. Bussey doing a nice job of hanging on. Popped out. I'm not sure. Not totally sure I would have gave that to him either. He conversed with the assistant referee, which is a good practice, and they both agree it was close, but not there.
Yep. So flip of the disc, and it's going to be Prairie du Chien with the choice, and Kramer decides to go in the down position here in this second period. Bussey will be on top, and he's going to try and work the legs in on that right side. And now we'll stop that. Potentially dangerous.
For our hometown crowd over here, Tibbetts got on the scoring board first and now leads 4-0, riding on top of Thielman in the second period with 45 seconds to go. But Thielman is making a move here to come out the backside. Now, if he can elevate that leg high enough over his head, I think you need to forget about his head. He gave up his arm, though, and that puts you in a bad spot. You need to forget about that head and just lift that leg and elevate it and rotate into it. Now we're going to get a stalemate. So 4-0.
7-2 score down on the 7th place match. We have Darlington, looks like, and I'm trying to check his name here. I apologize, didn't have
Christ.
that one. Chris, thank you.
Yep, and Childs from Riverdale.
Okay.
The advantage to have a computer, Ken.
Yeah, there you go.
I can look smart.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You just keep looking smart. That'll help.
There we have on our other end in the 5th place match. We have Miles winning there 8-2 over Wolf with a minute 25 to go in the third period. Still no score. Well, now we got a score because that would mean that Kramer is on the board with an escape as we're 45 seconds into the 45 seconds left in the second period. So at least we have a score now.
Yeah, Bussey has shot in trying to get that right leg once again, but now a stalemate will be called, so a fresh start back on their feet.
Well, have Thielman, you get close to a fall down there in your far mat, Ken.
Oh, okay. Childs
Thielman looking for a Granby here.
Headlock, there it is. Pinned down on the 7th place match.
By Childs?
Childs of Riverdale picking up
good.
that one.
Good for you. Jeff Campbell, we talked to him and Dale Spees earlier today. They're another team that not quite at full strength today. Had one of their wrestlers, Zawanik, young man, didn't make the tournament today. And I believe he's still out. Oh, there's a bad thing you hate to see. Miles really concerned about his elbow. Wonder if he hyperextended it or something. Usually when somebody jumps around like that, it's a hyperextension.
Yeah.
Starting the third period here in our championship match. And it's Bussy down and score too, 1-0. But still anything can happen here.
Boy, what a match going on here too at the 3rd place match, as you mentioned, with Thielman. Going to go too near falling and potentially dangerous. I'm going to get the score up here just a minute. They're trying to get there they got him.
Final down there in the 5th place match as Miles came back out with a strong upper body throw and put Wolf on his back and ends up with a 13-2 decision for the young man from Fenimore.
Okay.
So half a bonus point there for the major decision. Bussy now came around with his own reversal while we were away, and he makes the score 2-1. Official McGuire trying to urge the Prairie du Chien wrestler to start moving. It is a little bit tough to move from there with that kind of ride. He is coming back to his knees again.
Final score here, 8-2. Mineral Point picking up the win in Tibbetts.
Bussy gets a stall call on Kramer now, and now takes a 3-1 lead. 12 seconds to go. It appears to me that he's going to ride him out here. That was just a really tough ride there for the third period.
Yeah, freshman.
Bussy did a nice job at just riding there.
Well, there you go. There's your champion. We'll come back at 160 pounds coming right up.
The Torkelson Funeral Home. Celebrating lives well lived is the belief of the Torkelson Funeral Homes. Located in Cashton, Tolman, Necedah, Norwalk, Ontario, and Sparta. The Torkelson Funeral Home has the professional staff and experience to support your family during your time of need. In Cashton, call 654-7764. Be sure to head out to Old Country Cheese for your Munster cheese and other favorite selections. It's Old World cheese processing at its very best. Kelly looks forward to seeing you. And after that, stop out at Triggers and Taco outside of Cashton, your top-rated Matthews bowls and accessories. We'll see you there. 357 State Highway 27. Badgerland Flooring, wishing all the best to the area teams. From Jamie and Amy Gander of Badgerland Flooring, located at their new site, 1475 Highway 14 East of Richland Center. Great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, and tile. Countertops and cabinet selections are numerous at Badgerland Flooring, Southwest Wisconsin's premier flooring specialist. Capital Wealth Advisory Group, located at 182 North Central Avenue in Richland Center. Mick Cosgrove and his team of financial advisors wish the best of luck to the area wrestlers on their quest for this year's state tournament. Planning not only for today, but into the future. Life can be brilliant with the right financial planning. Be sure to contact Mick Cosgrove at 647-8842. Culver's of Richland Center. Melissa Hillesheim invites you to stop in after the big match. Enjoy one of Culver's many baskets and, of course, their flavor of the day. The True Blue Crew, ready to serve you at Culver's, just outside of Richland Center on Highway 14. Dine in or drive through. You'll always enjoy your stop at Culver's.
Take a look at the Cashton School District helping us out. We appreciate their support. They are going to be sponsoring that stream for the team sectional coming up here on February 14th. That should be a lot of fun. Of course, Division III. Cashton Wrestling Club, wishing all the best to head coach Derek Moshik and their crew, trying to get a couple guys back to the state tournament this year, hopefully. Central Express and your Synergy Mobile Fuel and Heather Olson and Pasture Pride Justo Cheese. I hope I'm saying that right. Tell you what, it's very delicious and great. And all your sandwiches, stop in at Pasture Pride just outside of Cashton as they help bring you today's broadcast. And one more real quick, it is Citizens First Bank, banking with people for your personal financial goals. Well, let's take a look at 160 pounds. And Kirk, you mentioned one of them, Ashton Meese, one of our area wrestlers.
Yep, again here in the championship match, 1 seed against 1 seed. Avery having a real fine year for Prairie Sheen as a junior. Now, as you say, he gets credit for the 3 wins here going into the finals. He's 39-6. Ashton Meese with only a few losses on the year, 3. He comes in with a nice record with 3 more wins. He's now up to 42 wins on the year. So Jeremiah Avery, Prairie Sheen, Ashton Meese, Riverdale. In our 3rd place match, which we have again this time, which is good to see, we have Emerson Moan from Iowa Grant, and he's taking on Maddox Goebel, a sophomore from Darlington, in the 3rd place match. Then in our 5th place match down there, we have the young wrestler from Cuba City, and that is Bush from Cuba City. He's taking on Schulte from River Valley. We've been impressed with Schulte so far today. He hasn't been on the winning side of a couple matches, but he's been up to the fight every time.
Oh, he battles.
Yep, 0-0 down there in that match. 0-0 in our championship. Then we'll come down and tell you who's in our 7th place match, and that is Gunderson from Mineral Point, and he takes on the younger Zenzavich wrestler, which that would be Ryder Zenzavich from Fenimore.
Thanks to Clary Trucking, that's Colton and Troy, the father's, or in this case, son-father situation. Well, if you need grain, corn hauled, or from the field to the market, well, just give Troy or Colton a call today, 608-474, not today because he's busy with coaching, but 475-0111. Doing a great job. It's that old school service where neighbors help neighbors. And let's take a look at one more here. How about Tidal Works right here let's go the other way. We'll come back to Mark, but let's go Campbell's Mobile in Soldiers Grove and Solar Meats. Tell you what, Synergy Mobile Fuel again. Campbell's, that's Crystal out there in Soldiers Grove. Great retail store now going on. And, of course, Solar Meats with their retail store. They have things up and running so well You got to stop in there. The wonderful selection of products.
0-0 in our first period of our championship match. You don't see that too often. But I'd have to agree, there wasn't really a whole lot of stalling there. There was a good flurry in both sides from both wrestlers.
Thanks to the number of people that are out there watching on the Twitch broadcast. We appreciate that.
1-0 in favor of the young man from Darlington in our third place match. And 4-1 down there now in favor of Schulte from River Valley. Then what do you got down in your seventh place match, Ken?
Well, let's take a quick peek here because I was kind of behind on that one. It should be Gunnarsson of Mineral Point, and he is taking on Fenimore's Zansevich. Let's see, what is that score? We got 3-0 right now. Looks like Mineral Point out in front. 1-0 score in this third place match with Isla Grant in Moan and Goebel of Darlington. It's Goebel out in front.
Strength is a great thing, but there are times when you have to realize your strength isn't going to be enough. And Ashton found it out right there.
That was a tough little break there, yeah.
Yeah, he got overextended on his back and tried to muscle his way out. And Jeremiah Avery's not one you're going to muscle out of very often. Scored lots of points there, but now Meese at least gets back and on the board, and that's a start. 45 seconds here to go in the second period, but down now 5-2. So he's got to get his own pinning action going for him.
And we've watched Ashton now for 4 years, and I tell you what, he has improved on his technique each and every year and added to that strength. So, go back to like you said, Kirk, I mean, he goes with that technique and use the strength of that advantage. Look out.
Yep, there you go. That was a nice, shucks. I thought he was going to get the near fall there, but he didn't quite get it. 6-2 now as Avery gets the escape. Down at the end there, Schulte coming close to a fall down there in our fifth place match. Not quite there. Blood time in our championship match, Ken, so I'm going to turn it back to you. You got a stoppage down there in that seventh place match.
Gunnarsson went down a little hard. He's kind of got the hand on the back in that low back area. That's always a tough one there. That's where you got to get a chiropractor to help you out, I think.
Either that or a good motivational speech by Coach Miller and Coach Fiedler.
Yeah, that'll help too.
That doesn't hurt any. They're both very positive coaches. I like them both a lot.
1-1 score here in this third place match. Wrestlers coming back to the center of the mat.
That's getting exciting now. You're down the last minute of that one.
Yes.
Takedown could win that or should win it.
6-5 score on the seventh place match. Here comes Moan trying to cut the corner, and he's able to do so with the near side cradle, and he picks up the takedown.
13-3 is your final down there in Schulte being your winner from River Valley. So River Valley gets another place winner. Now we're going to go to the third period. I believe Green chose up, which would be Meese. So he must feel he's got a good chance to take him down here, plus. Third place match is winding down, Ken.
5 seconds. Moan is going to come away with the victory. Well fought match. And the takedown, like we usually say, Kirk, is the deciding factor here in the third period. Thanks again to more of those sponsors. Let's take a look here. How about Bethel Homes and Services? Pastor Trevor Scrady reminding you, Bethel Homes and Services located at 614 South Rock Avenue in Viroqua. You can learn about opportunities not only for the residents, volunteers, donors, and employees at Bethel Home and Services. We thank them for their wonderful support of today's broadcast. And we want to say thanks to Advanced Pump and Well Solutions, Larry and Shelley Ferguson, as they continue to support the area. Not only wishing the best to the Hornets, but Riverdale Chieftains, Ithaca Weston, and all of our area wrestlers throughout the state tournament trail. And you got pump or well problems, be sure to give them a call. They'll be happy to help at 649-4488. 6-6 score as we take a timeout here on the championship match. We'll go down to the seventh place match here with Gunderson of Mineral Point and Sensevich from Fenimore. All of a sudden, this is going to be quite a tussle here. Under 15 seconds to go. Can somebody get the takedown? Gunderson hanging on here. Oh, he couldn't quite do it. Too much leverage. And Sensevich is going to pick up the win.
Big win for Fenimore.
Yes, it is.
Even though it's only in a seventh place match, it means points.
But it's points, so it's whatever you get from 8th to 7th. They probably get a couple points in there,
Yep.
I'm sure.
Last 50 seconds here in the championship bout. Ashton Meese trails 7-4. Needs either 2 takedowns or he's going to need 1 takedown with some back points. And we're going to have some more blood time.
Take care of that real quick here. Well, many of our sponsors as well helping out here today with this Clash tournament. And we want to say thanks to Wallace, Cooper, and Elliott Insurance, located at 197 South Main, right here in Richland Center. Jeremy Cooey. Be sure to give him a call at 608-647-6311. Your insurance options to meet your needs. They can help you out.
Down to the last 30 seconds here. Now Ashton's really got to get it going. But he's really going to a lot of heavy upper body stuff, which I wouldn't say is his forte. But if he can muscle this through, and he didn't. Got caught now, and he's going to give up. Well, he got out of it, but he gave up 2 back points and 2 takedowns. So now it's almost an insurmountable lead of 11-4. And I think his bid for a conference championship is pretty well over now.
Yeah, a tough break there for Meese, but congratulations to Avery.
Yep, nice. He wrestled a nice match for the junior.
Yes, he really did. And he'll have an opportunity to defend his title next year.
Yep.
Couple seconds here to finish off the match.
Big match for Prairie Sheen, though. It could get them what they're looking for. They got several wrestlers next. As a matter of fact, they'll have one in the next weight class in the finals.
We'll come back to 170 pounds here in just a moment's time.
Ryan Jones of Jones Chevrolet hopes that you're enjoying today's special broadcast. Richland County's oldest dealership. For 100 years, the Jones family has been serving the area with quality vehicles and maintenance. Stop in and see Ryan today or any of his team members for that special vehicle that you've been dreaming of. Your local Napa store. Be sure to contact John Cosgrove, your Napa Auto Parts dealer, for those special do-it-yourself projects that you have planned for your car, truck, or other special vehicle. Be sure to get the good stuff. Napa Auto Parts, 890 US Highway 14 East. Contact John at 647-8853. Open Season Hunter's Outlet, located in downtown Richland Center. Stop in and see Andy for all of your hunting ammunition requirements. It's 194 North Main Street, where you'll find a large selection of crossbows, handguns, and rifles available as well. From small game to the elusive large game, all your hunting requirements taken care of at Open Season Hunting Outlet, Richland Center.
Title Works, LLC, offering complete real estate title services to the greater Richland County, Wisconsin area. be sure to call Mark Creary at 647-7900. When it comes to the spirit of can-do, Title Works in Richland Center stands out. They have the most comprehensive records in the area. Title Works, LLC.
Wallace Cooper and Elliott Insurance, located at 197 South Main in Richland Center. Give them a call at 647-6311 for all your insurance needs. Be sure to stop in and see Jeremy Cooey today. The key to your security since 1947. It's Wallace Cooper and Elliott Insurance of Richland Center.
Advanced Pump and Well Solutions in downtown Richland Center. Proud to be a sponsor of local high school events and this year's State Tournament Series broadcast. When it comes to your business or family well system, be sure to contact Larry and Shelley Ferguson. Richland Center, 649-4488. Advanced Pump and Well Solutions. Vesbach Oil and Propane, located at 120 East Decker in Viroqua. Proud to support today's broadcast of high school wrestling. Be sure to give Todd or Tina a call for all of your fuel needs. 637-2200. Premium farm fuels, gasoline, heating oil, propane, and of course premium diesel fuel. Vesbach Oil and Propane.
We want to say thanks to a couple more of those sponsors helping us out today. Title Works right here in Richland Center, that's Mark Creary, offering complete real estate title service, greater Richland County area. It's the spirit of can-do. Title Works right here in good old RC. Most comprehensive records in the area. We appreciate Mark Creary, and we take a look here at 170 pounds here. And Kirk, we got a couple of, well, the kind of outside our viewing area as far as the TV, but not when it comes to the internet.
Well, yeah, we do have Richland Center wrestler down there on mat number 1.
We do, yes.
We'll go through the championship match first. We have Mason Winch wrestling for Dodgeville, a senior coming in here with a nice record. He takes on in the championship match another Prairie Sheen wrestler, Brogan Brewer, a senior from that squad. So they go at it in the championship match. In our third place match, we have Hinderman, which would be Gavin Hinderman from Iowa Grand Highland. He takes on Nathan Blaschke from Fenimore in the third place match. And then as we mentioned earlier, Cole Brenninger, he's wrestling in the fifth place match. And his competitor is Chris, what's his first name? Ty Chris from Darlington in that match. No score there. Then we look down at our seventh place match, and we'll bring out the Fox Austin. He takes on Nathan Buck. No, not Nathan. I'll get to the right one here. Diedrich Buckholz from Riverdale. We have a score in our championship match as Brewer got the first takedown. We have no score in our fifth place match, and we have no score in our third place match. You got a score down there, and that's seventh?
Seventh place, wow, all of a sudden it's 9-0 down there.
It must be in favor of the Riverdale wrestler, yeah?
Yeah. And that was that
Buckholz.
Buckholz, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just going right to town.
Yep. Oh, a nice Granby move here by Winch from Well, got the reversal, but didn't get any back points. But now that ties it up. That was a nice Granby. Period ran out.
Buckles up 11-1 now.
Officials again do a nice job of discussing it very briefly at the edge of the mat. Both agreed that there was no near fall.
Buckholz going to pick up another 2. As he threw in a half Nelson and rolled Austin over. 13-1. He's got to be looking at a tech fall, if not a fall now.
You get texts about viewers watching things. My son-in-law and daughter and my wife went up to watch the grandson jump again today in the new facility up there at La Crosse.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He comes out with a third-place finish in the high jump, so
Good
that's
for
pretty
him.
cool.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
Well, Buckholz is going to pick up the pin here in the second period.
He was kind of dominating that match, wasn't he?
He was up 13-1. He had back points again, so it was either a tech fall or the pin. He got the pin.
Cole Brenninger in his match right now, trailing 2-1, but just right now is in deep on a single leg. Although Brewer now he's got Winch in a lot of trouble. There's the fall.
Wow.
That flipped around real fast. It was 5-2 in favor of Brewer, and then he caught him on his back and pinned him. So that was the second period fall in 3:02.
Thanks to Napa, located here in Richland Center. Just as you go around the bend on Highway 14 heading east, contact John Cosgrove, your local Napa dealer. It's get the good stuff. That's what you say here with Napa. Thanks going out to Jones Chevrolet. Well, 100 years of family business with the Jones family. Ryan Jones, of course, heading things up now out there on Highway 14 East. Sales and service, some great things going on. Be sure to stop in. Thanks to Andy, right here in Richland Center, Open Season Hunters Outlet. From hunting rifles, the handguns, self-protection, however you want to say it. You got your archery equipment, ammunition, just some really neat things there. Stop in, say hi to Andy, and let him know that you appreciate having the wrestling on Channel 14 and, of course, streaming today. Well, we got a third place match that's pretty tight here, Kirk. It's 1-0, and at 170 pounds. And let's take a look here. It's Hinderman of Iowa Grant. He's trailing, and this is Blaszczyk from Fenimore.
Big match for Fenimore because the team race has gotten a little more interesting. I don't know if they got the points from the Prairie du Chien win and pin there, but they cut it down to 9.5 points.
Wow.
And both of them have a fair number of wrestlers left, too. Fenimore having someone in the championship match the next round. Prairie du Chien, someone in the third place match, so both have wrestlers there. Big match at 195 coming up. You got Prairie du Chien against Fenimore. 220, both have wrestlers in action. 285, both have wrestlers in action. So, not going to say it's over till it's over, Ken.
Yeah.
Tight match down there for Cole Brenninger. He is up right now, 5-3, with less than a minute to go. This is one of those you just want to say to Cole, stick with your good stuff and don't get caught off balance there. Do go out of bounds there. Darlington wrestler, that would be Ty Christ. He came in as the #1 seed on the SWAL side of it. But Cole, as we know, is really strong and really agile here. He just got to stay in position and maybe get one more takedown and kind of salt away this victory.
Well, the final here, my goodness, it winds up 1-0 in the third place match. And it's going to be Blaszczyk picking up the victory here for the Fenimore, go Eagles. That, again, that like you said earlier, though, Kirk, that's a big win for Fenimore.
That at least gives you placement points there, which kind of widens that lead back out a little bit more for them.
Can you move the camera just slightly?
Yeah, more than slightly.
Hopefully it doesn't move on us. See that lower notch right there? That one, yeah, pull it up towards you. That'll lock it in place. There you go, not too hard.
Cole Brenninger ended up winning down there. Got warned for stalling, but then he got a takedown after that.
Award-winning service from the best small technology company in the nation. It's Vernon Communications in Westby and Viroqua. For local high school sporting events, community coverage, be sure to check out Vernon Communications Channel 14. Superior technology to our local communities for over 60 years.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
So I can put my energy into waking up the neighborhood.
So I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. Power to your community, for your community. So your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
Like my passion.
Who powers you? Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source of power and information. Visit touchstoneenergy.com to find your local co-op.
Bethel Home and Services provides independent apartments, memory care, assisted living, at-home assistance, transportation, spiritual care, and much more. Be sure to contact Pastor Trevor Scrady today for more information. Bethel Home and Services, ready to serve you. Solar Meats in Soldiers Grove, the place to go for all your fresh cut meats. Top quality meat processing in Southwest Wisconsin. Good luck to the area wrestlers throughout the state tournament trail. Campbell's One Stop Mobile in Soldiers Grove, the place to go for your 7-tier Synergy mobile gasoline products. It helps keep your vehicle running smoothly. Check out the tasty deli selections from Campbell's One Stop.
Cashton Farm Supply. Since 1984, Cashton Farm Supply has focused on organic feed, manufacturing, and distribution. Stop in, talk to Ernie or any of his team, and discuss the benefits of organic farming. Located on Highway 27, just outside of Cashton. Best of luck to our area teams.
Heather Olson of Central Express wishes the best of luck to the area wrestling teams. Be sure to stop in for Synergy Mobile Fuel and some of the best tasting pizza around. While in Cashton, stop in at Pasture Pride Cheese. Delicious juice dough cheese, and of course all of your favorite dairy products and the squeakiest cheese curds in town. Citizens First Bank, proud to support our communities and local athletics. Enjoy the Legion Regional and State Tournament action. Citizens First Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender located in the hard-working down-home communities of Viroqua, Sparta, Viola, Trempealeau, Centerville, and soon Tahoman. Best of luck once again to our Legion baseball teams. Clary Trucking, LLC, Lone Rock, Wisconsin. When it comes time for your grain or corn to be hauled from the field or to the market, give Troy or Colton Clary a call, 608-475-0111. And if you're in need of feed to be hauled, they can help you with that as well. It's old school service where neighbors help neighbors. Clary Trucking, LLC. Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and the Chaseburg communities with state-of-the-art communication services, cable television, phone service, high-speed internet, and computer repair. Contact Coon Valley Telecommunications, 452-3101, and their friendly staff work quickly to get you up and running. That's Coon Valley Telecommunications.
Good job for him.
Thanks going out to Culvers of Richland Center. Melissa Hillesheen invites you to stop in after the big match. Enjoy one of those Culvers mini baskets and, of course, the flavor of the day. Well, let's take a look here as we're going to bump up now to 182 pounds. We're going to have Riverdale, Caden Renish, who is a top seed, stepping out onto the mat. And he has got Wyatt Annenkirk from Fenimore. That's going to be another interesting one. These two guys, I'm sure they've wrestled before.
Well, you bet. And it's a big match for the team scores. Now, every match that Prairie du Chien and Fenimore are in is very, very important. Early takedown by Anand.
Thanks to Capital Wealth Advisory right here in Richland Center, Mick Cosgrove. Peace of mind for the retirement of days ahead. Financial decisions, solid game plan for your future. Well, get that help and advice. Capital Wealth Advisory. We care about what's important to you.
The other match, third place match, we got Ross Christ from Darlington Blackhawk. He takes on Bryce Lenzendorf from Prairie du Chien. Another big match there for team score. 0-0 after the first period. We go down to the fifth place match. That's Denar from Cuba City. He takes on Davis from Belmont Platteville in that match down there for fifth place. And then in our seventh place match, we have Fitzsimmons from Mineral Point. He takes on TJ Bell from Boscobel.
Well, Mineral Point, I think, is going to get the win. I didn't look to see if Bell even got out there. I think it might have been
oh, you think it was medical forfeit?
I think it might have been.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing him out there, and then I just saw they're shaking the hands of Fitzsimmons there, so that's what I'm thinking happened.
Okay, probably.
Thanks to Jamie and Amy Gander right outside of town here in Badgerland Flooring, 1475 Highway 14 East. Great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, and tile. Countertops, cabinet selections, all kinds of great things going on at Badgerland Flooring right here in Richland Center.
Good match going on here between Greenwich from Riverdale and Anand from Fenimore. 4-3 right now at the end of the first period in favor of Anand.
And we got a 2-1 score here in the third place match, Kirk. I tell you, it just doesn't get any better. Lenzendorf of Prairie du Chien taking on Christ of Darlington. And right now it is Darlington. Christ actually is trailing here to Lenzendorf 2-1.
More back points down there on mat number one. The young man from Cuba City, Denar, piling up points. SWC class officials
Now, how does that work, Kirk? Is it both conferences are hiring their own officials, or is it just like one?
No,
you guys all combined.
The tournament. Well, I think though they've tried to clarify that a little bit more. But once you're kind of in the tournament, it takes kind of the coaches to suggest who maybe needs to be changed over or whatever. But
you got a pinning combination here. I think the pin did not happen. Right. 7-1 the score here.
Oh, there's a fall down there. The QB City wrestler gets the fall.
Oh, okay.
In the third period. So now we only have the 2 matches going here, first and third.
So Prairie du Chien, Lenzendorf out in front, 7-1.
We kind of needed that pin, too.
Yeah, right.
Maybe he can get it again. Tough wrestler, though. Christ is one of the higher seeds from the smaller group.
Yeah, he got bumped off in the semis with Renish here of Riverdale, who's obviously in the championship match.
Anand gets another takedown, though. He's up 8-4. 10 seconds left here in the second period. Could be a big win here for Fenimore.
Wyatt will choose the down position to begin period number 3. Caden will ride from the right side.
Caden really needs to get something going here, though, now trailing by 4 points going into this third period, 8-4. Both wrestlers showing a lot of quickness there off the whistle. Intended pun, sorry.
I think they were having some hot chocolate. That's what
I know. It was like they were sending letters to each other or something. No real flyer moves out of either one of them there.
Yeah, they were. That's true.
See what our referee decides here in a little bit. Something's got to happen, though. Either one really all in. The one that I feel needs to be doing the most is Reddish. He's behind by 4 points. He can't afford to let this get down too far in the period.
Right. Chris just tried to come up with a throw. Looked like he wanted to do almost like a lateral drop, and he wound up on his back and had to bail out, just give up the 2 and not more.
Boy, this is just really hard to believe from the ride that Renish is putting on. It's almost like he feels he's ahead, you know. And he's going to get warned for stalling. That's not too often you see that.
No, not when you're behind like that.
I'm not too sure I would say the official was wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think that was a good call. He was locked up hip to hip and wasn't off on the side.
Now he's trying for a tip. Maybe he can get it. That's been his move pretty much since we've been watching him this year. This is a young man that we saw at the Richland Center tournament too, that he kind of made his mark there. He's had a pretty decent year here, but just not showing it in this match. And now he's running out of time. He's got to pin him. You're down by 4, and Anand hasn't even been warned for stalling.
Lenzendorf does pick up the win, 9-2, by the way, for third place. Thanks going out to some of our wrestling clubs helping to bring you today's broadcast. Belmont Platteville, thanks to everyone who attended that Belmont Platteville Youth Wrestling Tournament earlier this year. Wishing all the best to that high school team, and they make their state tournament trail known. Well, there you have it. 8-4, your final. Wyatt Anand picking up the win here for the Fenimore Golden Eagles.
Well, good job for him. He's one of those tweener wrestlers I see for Fenimore. He's just good inside.
The Cashton Wrestling Club wishes the best of luck to head coach Derek Moshik and his 2023 wrestling team. The Cashton Youth Wrestling Tournament will be held on March 11th, 2023 in the Cashton Elementary Gymnasium. Watch the Cashton squad as they continue to wrestle with effort and enthusiasm. Best of luck throughout the month of February. Countertops by Design. Quality design when it comes to your next renovation job, or if you're building a new home. Be sure to contact Link Buckles 634-2040 in Westby. Take the short drive just outside of Westby and examine the expert craftsmanship that you are afforded when going with the pros. Countertops by Design. Contact Joe DeWitt, DeWitt Construction, in Westby for all of your construction needs. Your hometown business that knows and cares about you. You can call Joe at 608-634-2880. DeWitt Construction, known for their quality work, and they continue to prove on that very reputation. Word of mouth referrals says it all. Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service for all of your outdoor power products. 800 North Main. Give them a call at 637-7495. From chainsaws, garden tillers, lawnmowers, zero turn, and much more. You'll find all these items at Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, and they service what they sell.
Genuine Telecom of Richland Center has an unbeatable plan that brings all of your communication and entertainment needs from one locally owned and operated provider. Genuine Telecom, your local solution. Telephone, digital, TV, internet, business circuit, and data service. All right here in Richland Center.
Good luck to the area teams and the Weston Ithaca Co-op team with coaches Dennis McCauley and Troy Clary for all your lumber, home building, housing needs, no matter how small or how large. Be sure to contact Harchie Lumber in Laval. Top Dogs Wrestling Club. If you're looking for a proven winner in the wrestling world and want to learn from someone who has been there and done that, contact Stetson Clary. Get signed up for a great learning experience. Practices now in Richland Center and Soldiers Grove. We'll see you at the top of the podium. Tractor Central, located on Highway 14 between Westby and Viroqua, now putting a whole new spin on mowing with many top-notch John Deere lawnmowers. Tractor Central and John Deere with fantastic offers on equipment and tremendous discounts going on right now. Stop in and talk to Don Wallace today. Give him a call, 608-634-3141.
Who knows? I won't say he won't be a state place winner. He'd be a surprise, though.
Like you said, though, he's kind of rock solid here.
Yeah, he's been that way most of the year when you have that many wins that he has. Just solid wrestling.
We're going to move up to 195 pounds. Thanks going out to the Boscobel Wazeeka Steuben Wrestling Club for supporting today's broadcast. And, of course, I know Coach Wetter I was talking to him a little bit the other day at Cashton last couple weekends ago, and he said, it's just really fun watching these guys. They're developing, and we just want to get built up, get this program built up, and he thinks they're on their way. Cuba City, Sunday, February 19th, they're having their youth wrestling tournament. It's at Southwestern High School, by the way, folks. At Southwestern, Cuba City Southwestern Benton Wrestling Club. Pre-registration only. It's $20. No walk-ins. Wrestling beginning shortly after, or right around that 9 o'clock hour is what they're hoping for. Well, let's take a look here at 195. Wolf of Fenimore and Theory of Prairie du Chien. My goodness, there's a couple of bruisers.
Yep, normally we'd say this would be a big match for team score, but what happened in the last round there, I just think it's getting to the point where I don't think there's enough chances left here for Prairie unless Fenimore totally falls on their ear. But
right,
we'll see. Still two great teams, and as we've seen the last couple of years, neither one of us will be surprised to see both of them at Team State again this year.
Yeah. Duran of Dodgeville and Salzar of Richland Center over on mat 7. That's the lower right. No score on that one, but now it's Duran coming up with the point for the escape, and it's 1-0.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say third place match. We got River Valley and Iowa Grant. That's Brockup of Iowa Grant taking on Imes of River Valley. It's 2-0 Brockup.
Yep, and on our fifth place match down there, we have Mosley from Darlington. He takes on McCullough from Boscobel, one of the few Boscobel wrestlers that we have in the placement rounds. As Ken and I said earlier, we're sitting right here with Boscobel parents. It's a program that's had its challenges, but it also has a strong history there. So we'll see if this new co-op, puts some life in it and breeds some enthusiasm.
Right. Get some numbers back and get some competition in the practice room. Always important.
That's it. Once you got to build that attitude of, let's participate, and they go from there. This should be a match that not only should Prairie be hoping for a win, it should be hoping for some bonus points. But, Wolf is by far, he's got a nice record. After his 3 wins today, he's 29-8 as a senior. He's a good, solid young man.
Right.
But Theory is one of those, he comes from a wrestling background. His father's coached football and wrestling in many, many schools. And even at Prairie du Chien there, he coached some.
Right.
So
yes.
He's got a strong wrestling background. And only a sophomore at 195 pounds.
That's just nuts. I'm sorry.
If he fills out, I don't
man.
think he wants to be maybe as big as his father. And not by far, I'm not saying his father is, something you don't want to be. But, he's just a big man. Where Theory here looks like he could, he could be that 240 or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Linebacker in the football field. And I wouldn't want to run into him.
No.
He's getting back points here now. This is what we kind of figured he would do is build up some bonus points. To go out of bounds. Gets 2 from near fall. 7-0, he finally stretches it out in front. Real close to a fall down there in my fifth place match. That'll be the young man from Darlington. That would be Mosley getting 5th place down there with a fall over the Boscobel wrestler. Should be McCullough.
4-0 score here in the 3rd place match. Brockup of Iowa Grant Highland doing a nice job controlling the tempo of that one. Meanwhile, we got a 3-3 score now.
Oh, wow.
Over on the 7th place match. It was only 1-0. I turn around and look back, and here it is, 3-3. Duran and Salzar, Dodgeville Richland Center. Denar just picked up the takedown. Well, a couple more of those sponsors. Well, the Darlington Blackhawk Warbirds hoping to, they make a move, folks. They're going to go the other direction. They're going east this year towards the Madison area for their super regional. So we will not see them around in the Super Regional here at Richland Center like we maybe thought was going to happen. Instead, they go Division II the other way.
We got used to that happening.
Yeah.
See here, look one more time who's in that. Evansville's got both the team sectional and the individual sectional.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, which is interesting.
Wow,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
That doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. Where, like you just said, Darlington Blackhawk and most of the teams that we have here today, they're going to end up in Belleville next week and for their Super Regional. The other Super Regional is over at Jefferson, which is mostly east side of Madison schools.
Bronca picks up the third place win. A very solid 6-0 whitewashing here at 195 pounds. Well, the Dodgeville Dodgers wishing all the best. They've got a great 1-2-3 punch in those lower weights, a couple returning state champions. They hope to make some noise coming up here in the next few weeks. Also making some noise, it's on Sunday, March 5th. They have a youth wrestling tournament at Dodgeville High School. There's 2 gyms, all ages, 1 session, no weigh-ins. It's an honor system. Spot checks, however, will take place. Pre-registration only, $20 entry fee. Again, Sunday, March 5th, you can contact Ryan Lord if you have any questions. Jolene Crook as well. So Ryan Lord, Jolene Crook, people to contact for the Dodgeville Youth Wrestling Tournament on Sunday, March 5th. And let's take a look here. They were hoping, let's see, they got the time that they want to get things started. I don't see that. Oh, here it is. They're going to get wrestling going at 9 o'clock. Weigh-ins, no weigh-ins, but registration from 7:15 to 8, and then they're ready to get things rolling. Well, here comes Theory on the attack again, Kirk.
He just it's a matter now. It's either the fall or the tech fall. Who won there between Richland Center and Dodgeville?
I did not see.
Okay. I better go find it on the hubby. This match, as soon as he comes back, oh, he got the fall. That's big for helps out Prairie.
Well, for as much as I've been impressed with Wolf, Theory just took it another step.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That is crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Coon Creek Feeds, proud to sponsor today's special presentation. Be sure to contact Wayne or any of his team members for all of your large or small animal rations. Located at 101 Babcock Street in Coon Valley, the feed store with the personal touch. 452-3838. Laval Telephone Cooperative, serving Laval and Casanova area with DSL, local and long-distance phone service, and the most up-to-date technology since 1956. That's the Laval Telephone Cooperative, offering 3 meg and beyond for your internet needs. Give them a call, 608-985-7201. Best of luck to the area wrestlers throughout the year. The Legacy Grill and Pub. Stop in after work. Enjoy one of the Legacy's special meals. Watch the games throughout the week. You're among friends when you stop in at the Legacy Grill and Pub. They have a unique upstairs banquet hall for your Christmas parties large dinners, rehearsal suppers, and adult birthday parties. Be sure to stop in, see Jeff Lenzer. It's Legacy Grill and Pub in Coon Valley.
Lynn's Home Center, downtown Cashton. Lynn's Home Center is open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Saturdays until 5. Major appliances, Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana for you to choose from. Be sure to call Lynn's Home Center, 654-7844. And remember, if they don't have it, you don't need it.
Nicolati Construction. When it comes to construction and a fair price, be sure to stop in and see Mike Nicolati, Nicolati Construction. If you're looking for that new home, garage, or even something larger, give Mike a call at 788-6777. One of the top construction companies right in our backyard. Best of luck to the area wrestlers throughout February.
Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby, a proud sponsor of today's wrestling event. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers. Be sure to stop in at Nordic Lanes as they offer a full menu, including the best pizza in the area. And don't forget that mouth-watering specials that they have throughout the week. Good luck once again to our area wrestlers.
St. Joseph Equipment has been a part of the agricultural industry since 1948. St. Joseph Equipment serves southwestern Wisconsin and southeast Minnesota with all of your agricultural equipment needs. From planting to harvest and everything in between, contact the professionals from St. Joseph Equipment today. Best of luck to the area teams throughout the state tournament trail. The marketplace, when it comes to fresh produce and quality meat for the Gaze Mills and Soldiers Grove area. Quality products along with Sunix gasoline, your everyday grocery items located in Gaze Mills. And the Shawon Company. Jim invites you to attend the 10th annual Stump Dodger Bash coming up on July 1st through the 4th, 2023. It's a great time. Call 608-735-4929.
That is the Iowa Grant Highland Wrestling Club. Wishing all the best again to head coach Ryan Allen. Lancaster Flying Arrows, well, a little bit injured here this weekend, but hoping to get everybody healed up and get back at things. They had a couple of state qualifiers last year, and going to see if they can't do that. Maybe a little better coming up here starting next week at Mineral Point. And of course, Mineral Point hosting the Super Regional. I'll be down there with nephew and Jacob Manning, and maybe my brother Randy Manning will come up. Maybe if Lincoln is not, when he's not wrestling, maybe. He gets a little nervous sometimes. It's the dad in him, I guess.
That, we all understand that.
I hear you.
Wish the Manning family luck through this state tournament series.
Thank you. Well, let's take a look here. 220 pounds, Kirk. Who do we got?
Well, we do have another Fenimore wrestler out on the mat, and that would be the wrestler Wyatt Miles, a junior. He takes on in his championship match Mac Busser from Mineral Point. So that's your championship match. In our third place match, we have Brown from Iowa Grant, and he takes on, Where is that? Wackenhauser, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, Wackershauser
Yeah.
from Cuba City in that match. Then in our 5th place match, we have the wrestler from Prairie du Chien, which is McKeachum. He takes on Courier from Riverdale. And then we don't have a 7th place match. So it's just 3 matches here at 220. And then we finally go to 285. And that'll be the same thing. It'll be, I believe there is a 7th place match at 285, though, yep.
There is?
I believe so. Prairie du Chien should be wrestling.
Oh.
Well, the Ritzel Center isn't there, so there isn't one.
So there won't be.
There won't be one, no. So we're down to our last 6 matches. 3 here at 220 and 3 at 285. Been a great day of wrestling. Of course, as they always say, there's never a bad day of wrestling. No.
That's right.
Well, I am slightly prejudiced. But still no score in our championship match here.
Well, taking a look here, too, and I've got 3 wrestling clubs to mention here. And
yeah,
we can talk about one of them. Boy, there's a... Tell you what, you don't see that very often where your 220-pounders are going to go rolling like that, trying to throw each other up and over. That was kind of impressive.
Yeah,
they're young. They're young bodies.
Well, that's an Iowa Grant wrestler, though.
Oh, okay, there.
They have a few more moves in their repertoire from Coach Allen.
You're right. Of course, Prairie du Chien Blackhawks, boy, one of the top-ranked teams in Division II over the past handful of years. They continue to look for more great showings with their team, not only here, but also in the Super Regional, and try to get to that team sectional, and who knows, maybe go beyond.
Well, still no score in our championship match. 2 minutes to go here as we start the 2nd period. No score in the 1st period. Not to say that there wasn't lacked activity there in the 1st period, but 2 well-matched wrestlers, so it kept the scoring to 0. Down in our 5th place match, the young man from Prairie du Chien up 3-0 as they're just getting a good start on the 3rd period. As you say that, now the Riverdale wrestler reverses him, puts him right to his back. So that's going to be a change of events.
Well, he's really going after that pin.
Well, he needs to get it. You get it that close, you almost got to finish it off.
Plenty of time.
Can't be a whole lot of air under there. Oh, there's a nice move. There it is. Wow, that was a turn of events. Young man Courier from Riverdale turns the event around there in the 2nd period and comes up with a fall. And that, my friend, is the Packer announcer would say, that could be the dagger. Not that I don't think the scores were that close anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Prairie had gotten to the point where they had to score points in every match, and that hurts them.
Right. Taking a look also, Riverdale Chieftains, and I tell you what, they was talking with Dale Spees there during that little lunch break that they had. They have, unfortunately, have 5 starting wrestlers out. They'll get 1 back, most likely, they hope, for the Super Regional. And other than that, I'm not sure what they're going to get, but, they just got such a solid program. And, you got the Meese brothers, you got Renish. I know I'm missing people, but they have a nice crew, and we look forward to watching them next week. I do anyways. You'll be here at Richland Center, but watching them down at Mineral Point as they perform, try to get to that sectional back here in Richland Center in a couple of weeks. So thanks to the Riverdale Chieftain Wrestling Club.
Let's hear what the discussion was there at Fenimore. The Fenimore wrestler Miles has a 2-0 lead, but quite a discussion there with less than 15 seconds to go from the Fenimore coaches, but we back to action. That's still that 2-0 score.
Yeah.
down to our last 5 matches and down to at least here in the 220-pound weight class, down to the last period.
Yeah.
Each one of them. And as a matter of fact, you're under 20 seconds over there.
And no score yet. That's the crazy part there. There's been a lot of action. These guys move. Oh, there might be a point. Yep. Picking up the escape for Cuba City, Wackershauser. And he's got a 1-0 lead.
There's another program that's trying to build its way back up. It's good to see.
Yeah. Brown of Isle Grant trying to get a throw. Oh, he's going to get the takedown, and he is going to win 2-1.
Wow, great job.
He went for the throw. Wackershauser tried to defend it, but he just slipped right out of it. So Brown picks up the 3rd place medal.
Minute 34 now. 4-1 score here in the championship bout between Miles of Fenimore and Busser from Mineral Point.
Thanks, final sponsor here, and then we'll talk about next week when we hit the 285-pound weight class. But River Valley Blackhawks, well, I tell you what, 14-5 is their due meet record this year. That is one of the better records that they've had in a long time. They won the Sauk Prairie tournament and have placed high in many other tournament action. So they look forward to the next 3 weeks here and see if they can't get some individual wrestlers down to that state tournament. They are just really on a nice, how do you want to say, a steep uphill climb there, but they're doing a great job with it.
Yeah, like we said before, the 2 nice young coaches down there, a lot of wrestling background between them both, and just good young gentlemen that are doing a nice job.
Right.
4-1 here now, about 45 seconds to go here in the match. Miles still up. After this match here, just the 3 285-pounder, the championship match at 285 is a good one. You know, both of those gentlemen, well, I believe Kratz just barely missed out of making it to the state tournament last year, but he was part of that state championship team and definitely contributed to that state championship. And Maldorado got down to the state tournament and did well down there last year, so that'll be a good 285-pound final match.
4-1 the score.
Well, now it's going to be 5-1. He's going to get a penalty for a headbutt.
You're right.
Gives that up. As somebody was talking while we were in there for lunch, they don't bang heads very much. When you consider, you know, we're looking at records here today, and the stipulation is you only have to be under 50 matches before the state tournament series starts.
Yep.
And by golly, there's quite a few of these athletes. If you look at their records, they're going to be close to that coming to next week.
That's right.
5-1 victory for Miles, and we will move to 285 in just a minute.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Store, located on the north side of Viroqua. Be sure to call them at 637-2645. Free starter and alternator testing, battery testing, wiper blade, and bulb installation, along with oil, fluid, and battery recycling. All of this compliments of O'Reilly Auto Parts in Viroqua.
People are always asking, what makes Organic Valley milk so much better? Well, here it is. It's right here. It's outside! We hold ourselves to higher standards of animal care, giving our cows more time outside because happy, healthy cows make better milk.
So we can put outside on our cereal?
That kid gets it. Organic Valley, from outside with love.
Portland Implement. When it comes to work or play, be sure to check out the many ATVs and utility vehicles that Portland Implement has to offer. Located on Highway 27, just outside of Cashton. Portland Implement, with the equipment for your needs, no matter what the size. Contact the experts 608-654-5575. Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby. Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season, and they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
Let us visit you, discuss your project, and we will provide the best professional recommendations using your knowledge and expertise. Contact us by calling or clicking here to visit our website. Did you know that Proline Printing and Sign does wide format printing? Our services include signs, banners, and any advertisement with a wide format need. Call today.
Ray's Gas and Goodies, wishing all the best to the area wrestlers as they make their way to the Cole Center. Stop in for that down-home service at Ray's Gas and Goodies. He will pump your gas for you each and every time. It's quality gasoline, quality service from Ray's Gas and Goodies in Cashton. The Riverbank, with branch offices located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of your banking needs. When looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to stop in and talk to your local Riverbank associate. Since 1991, serving the greater Cooley region, it's the Riverbank.
Sealand's Carpet Land, located in the heart of Coon Valley. When it comes to your flooring needs, no one is better than Sealand's Carpet Land. Luxury vinyl, tile, carpet, or hardwood floors. Contact the professionals from Coon Valley. Sealand's Carpet Land, 452-3129. If you walk on it, they sell it.
Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers, with medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. They support all of your healthcare needs under one roof. Scenic Bluffs offering a sliding fee scale program to make high-quality care more affordable. Schedule an appointment today, 654-5100.
Well, let's take a look as next week where we're going to be and matches. I'll be down at Mineral Point. That's going to be tape delayed. We will not be streaming that one next week, at least not from my end of things. And Kirk, you'll be here doing a tape delayed following Richland Center and the Blackhawks of Viroqua, and maybe pick up on a few others and do the championship round. But that should be another very interesting and fun super regional. Yep. I'll have Shelly Keenan and Dwight Datch. They'll go up to Aquinas and do a tape delayed broadcast there. The following week with sectionals, you and I will be right back here, and we'll stream and put that on TV. The sectional for Division III, the Richland Center and Ithaca Weston will kind of co-host, work together on. That's going to be a great tournament.
It is. Let's read some teams here that'll be here next week. We got Adams Friendship, Arcadia, Black River Falls, Dodgeville, Gale Electric, Trempolo, Melrose, Mindoro, Lodi. I forgot Lodi was here, so that'll be a good team race with them and Prairie du Chien.
Yep.
And you got Boston, Necedah. They've been on a great run. I just became friends with Tommy Miller on Facebook, and they had a great week. I think they even came close to winning the South Central Conference tournament last night.
Oh, wow.
Nakusa Assumption, Prairie du Chien, Richland Center, River Valley, Viroqua, and Wisconsin Dells. Then let's see if I can
It's gonna be a good one.
over to the D3 one.
No score on any of the matches here at 285 pounds while Kirk makes that move. Oh, we got a throw coming here, and he couldn't finish it. Boy, oh boy, at 285 pounds, we nearly saw Gratz of Fenimore pick up a throw on Mandarano of Belmont Platteville. He was just an inch away from getting that throw. That was a big boy trying to throw another big boy.
That's for sure.
Now
when you get these matches like this, that's exactly who can get the throw.
Here we go again. A lateral drop by Gratz, and he is going to get the reversal. 2-2. He can't get the back points just yet, and now Mandarano will get back to his base. Watch out for the fireworks here.
Yeah, they're going at it here as I try to look up some things. Not having good luck with my finger. It's moving too fast this late in the day.
So next week, tape delayed broadcasts, 3 different regionals. I'll get them on my YouTube channel as soon as I can. And then the sectionals, we'll do a tape delayed. Wayne and Shelly Keenan will go to Wisconsin Dells, follow Richland Center, and the Blackhawks of Viroqua will be here, and that's the one. We'll stream it on my Twitch, WWVP LLC. Hope you can join us or follow us on Vernon Communications and the TV channel there. We'll try and promote that a little bit more than what I've been promoting.
4-2 in this championship match. As we mentioned before, Evan Gratz from Fenimore, the junior, with a fine now 31-3 record. There we go. We're locked up.
Be
We're
ready.
gonna stay with this. Somebody's going somewhere.
I think so.
And hopefully not out in the crowd.
Oh, man.
Mandarano doing a good job of countering. There he got it.
Man. Gratz is not afraid to try a throw, though.
No, but that's that Fenimore in him.
Yep.
6-2, though. Now he trails.
Yep.
Down there in our 5th place match, that's McKeechum taking on, that's in 220, I think. No, that's 285. Courier from River Valley, or Riverdale, excuse me.
Alrit of Mineral Point is out in front 1-0 over Lazaro from Darlington.
I think I'm in the wrong weight class there. I don't know if my computer's upgrading anymore.
You see McCone of Iowa Grant you got over there. McCone and Simmons?
Yep.
Simmons, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Prairie du Chien.
Another little excitement going on here at 285. Still 1-0. We move into period number 3 here in the 3rd place match.
I think my internet with you timed out.
Uh-oh.
I don't get anything anymore.
You probably want to try and get back on there with
yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Get the final team scores. We'll see if I'm able to get anything here too. And we're going to wind up with the fall. And it's going to be Mineral Point.
Yep, winning the 3rd place match over Darlington.
That's Alrit.
Alrit, and he won this match over Lazaro from Darlington. Now we just have the Iowa Grant Prairie du Chien match going on. That's 9-0 in favor of the athlete from, I believe, Prairie du Chien. And in our championship match, it's still 6-2 in favor of Monterano. We're back in that favorite spot here. Who goes where? Who can get lower and who can get the leverage? They both have it locked up. Monterano now decides, I don't need to be there. I'm not behind.
That's right. And that's a good way to say it, Kirk. You're right. Be wise. And
yep, there was nothing for him to be gained there. It's real close to the fall on the other end there. And there it is. Prairie du Chien gets a few more points down there with a fall in the 5th place match. Last 40 seconds here in this championship match. And Gotts slips off this time, and Monterano gets another, what I would call, basically easy takedown.
Yep.
See if we can get back in here to the tournament.
Mineral Point, Ulrich, he's only a sophomore. My goodness.
They got some nice upper weight classes that are young.
Yeah.
If they can just keep them maturing. They don't lose they lose Sullivan for sure, which is a kind of a big loss.
Yep.
But they got some, as Mineral Point does, I don't ever know if you can ever call them or say that they're weak. They always seem to have, somebody to step in and do a great job. And that's going to be the final. 10-2, Monterano from Belmont Platteville becomes your champion for them this year. And Kotz is going to have to, only a junior, he's going to have to work another year, as Porter is a senior.
Wow, I tell you what, a major decision there and a lot of action going on at 285. That was a lot of fun to see as they pick up the final match. And as we say, the final match, a lot of folks picking up their jackets and heading out the door after that particular round. And people are starting to roll up the mats here as well. And Kirk, we want to take a look here. I was able to come up with mine. Did you get it? You got it up and running. Good, good. So we can go through the team scores. I think it's kind of academic with things. The Fenimore will not pick up any more points on that championship match, but
Prairie du Chien might have picked up a few more.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's enough.
Well, they got the the win at heavyweight at 285 and
down there and a pin, so they got 2 extra points.
So they'd have probably picked up 4 more points is all.
Yeah, so they got maybe into the 290 range. We'll start at the bottom. Lancaster finishes in 13th place with 23 points. Boscobel in 12th with 27.5. Then Richland Center at 11th place with 70 points. Cuba City Benton Southwestern comes in at 73 points. 9th place River Valley with 99 points. Darlington Blackhawk comes in at 8th with 113. Belmont Platteville with 123.5. Could pick up a few more points with that win there.
Yeah.
But still, I could get them up to 6th place. Dodgeville right now in 6th with 125.5. Then you have Riverdale in 5th place at 140. Mineral Point in 4th place at 192. Then you have 3 teams over 200 with Iowa Grande in 3rd place at 232. Then Prairie du Chien in 2nd place at 289.5. And your champion and returning champion is Fenimore with a 297 score.
Wow. And if you can get into that 200 range, you've had a really nice day, let me tell you.
That's for sure.
And for Fenimore to nearly come away with 300 points, and they didn't have their whole contingent of wrestlers here today, as you had mentioned earlier in the tournament here, Kirk, that they're having some of their wrestlers making their moves maybe down a weight class, and because of that, they could not wrestle today. You got to work at so much, weighing so much each particular day. So, essentially, they probably could have been in that 320 range if they would have had their full contingent here today. So that just shows the strength of that wrestling team. My goodness, they are going to be a force next week down there at Mineral Point.
Yep.
Yeah. So once again, the Fenimore Golden Eagles picking up the win here today, and congratulations to Chad Stout and his coaching staff, and of course the fans, families, and all the friends there for the Golden Eagles. Well, Kirk, next week you and Carl Zuby back right here, hopefully up here in the same spot, covering the Blackhawks and the Hornets in the Super Regional. I'll be down at Mineral Point, and I think Jacob Manning, the nephew, is going to help me out, and Shelly Keenan and Dwight Datch up at Aquinas, where they will be following, well, the other, like Cashton, Brookwood, and some of the other area teams that are going that direction. And I'll have all the other Division III teams down there at Mineral Point. That should be a dandy one. All those tournaments, folks, by the way, will be tape delayed, and then back here on the 18th, Kirk Lair and I will be doing the Division III sectional right here from Richland Center. We'll be streaming that and putting that one on TV through Vernon Communications. Well, Kirk, any final thoughts here today?
Well, just real quick, I'll read the teams down at your Super Regional first. We have Boscoville, Wazeeka, Steuben, DeSoto, Fenimore, Iowa Grande Highland, Ithaca Weston, Kickapoo Lafarge, Lancaster, Mineral Point, North Crawford Seneca, Pecatonic Argyle. They got some nice lightweights. River Ridge, your old stomping grounds up there as far as administrator, Westby and Riverdale. Then on the other side that will come into this Super Regional here at Richland Center, you have the Aquinas Super Regional, and they have Aquinas, Blair Taylor, Brookwood, Cashton, Cochrane Fountain City, Cooley Christian, Granton, Hillsboro, Independence, New Lisbon, Pittsville, Royal Waniwak, and Whitehall.
Yeah, it should be just a dandy time there. And interesting to see who's going to come out of there. Aquinas is going to be the proverbial favorite. Of course, home mats and all that good stuff. They got a great team. Who can come out in number 2? Well, it could be Royal, could be Cashton. Who knows? Whitehall. Somebody's got to come out of there in second place. And we'll have all those matches. That team sectional will also be at Cashton High School, and I'll be there with Trent Thayer, Wayne Keenan, and Scott Milsna. We'll take on the matches there in that dual meet section. That should be a lot of fun too.
Just like last year, you better get there early because that one, I'm guarantee you, is going to be standing room only.
It will be packed, that's for sure. Well, Kirk, thank you so much for, again, helping out here today. It's always a lot of fun. I was pumped that we were coming down. Lori was like, okay, I know it's something. What is it again? And I said, it's the conference tournament down at Richland Center with my old classmate. I said, it's going to be a ton of fun. So
yeah, and it was.
Yes, very
great
much
wrestling,
so.
Great people, great sportsmanship, and pleasure to work with you again, Ken. It's not work. It's just us talking and having fun and enjoying the day.
It's something that we think we know a little bit about, right?
We can at least, we've got good compliments,
there you
although
go.
they were from awful good friends.
Well, there you go. we'll take that, right?
We'll take whatever we can get.
All right. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of the SWAL SWC The Clash Wrestling Tournament. For Kirk Lair, I'm Ken Manning saying thank you so much for watching today. Thanks to those of you on Channel 14. Thanks to all my wonderful sponsors that supported today from Richland Center all the way around the area. And, of course, those of you watching on Twitch. We'll be back here again in 2 weeks with the WIA Division III Sectional from Richland Center. Kirk and I will return then. We'll see you on the mats. So long for now, everyone. Have a great rest of the weekend.
There's a spot. It's not marked by an X, and it's not anywhere on a map. It comes from within, and it's defined by you. Where passion